川普这一年除了要你忘记国际法之外，还要让美国的很多人适应我要一个有效的政府，所以他上任的首日特赦了1月6号的示威者，而且成立斗士大砍联邦的预算，200万顾民收到裁员通知，这过去这一年发生的事情。同时呢，他也颁布了26项行政命令、12份的备忘录，还有4项的公告。简单来讲，也等了43天，美国史上最长的关门结束。但是他告诉大家，我做这些事情，最后就是让美国更伟大。
Donald J. Trump.
This is going to be great television, I will say that. You don't have the cards right now.
Many points were agreed to. Thank you very much, Vladimir.
Indonesia, Malaysia.
The longest federal government shutdown
bill is passed.
Came into our country illegally. We're going to take our capital back. We're taking it back.
I'm not the only one who saw
This took 3,000 years.
Moment for America.
They've been after this guy for years and years. The greatest
were a spectacular civilization, fair and reciprocal. Never bend and never yield.
I love these countries.
America is back.
这是美国总统川普第2任期的第一个365天。
The golden age of America begins right now. America will soon be greater, stronger, and far more exceptional than ever before.
纽约时报以风起云涌的1年为川普的第1年下了注解。这波澜万丈的12个月，就从 Day One 的26项行政命令、12份备忘录以及4项公告开始。
So I'm going to go right over to here, and I'm going to sign in front of you. Is that okay? Good.
Signing more Day One executive orders than any president in history.
上任第1天，川普特赦数百名1月6号的示威者，并且任命马斯克领导新成立的政府效率部，赋予他大刀阔斧削减联邦开支的权利。纽约时报数据显示，在这政府砍掉重练的1年，有200万名联邦雇员收到裁员电邮。
Funding freezes hit universities, also in Trump's crosshairs for their diversity, equity and inclusion, or DEI programs. A crackdown on foreign students created a climate of fear on campuses across the country.
移民议题是川普上任第1天行政命令的重中之重。
That promised ICE raids and travel bans to end an invasion by illegal aliens. The performance of Trump 2.0 started with mass deportations to El Salvador.
从美墨边境进入美国的人数降至50年来的新低。
Federal power on visible display in American neighborhoods. From masked ICE agents to National Guard troops patrolling the streets.
Violence and chaos erupts during immigration protests on the streets of LA.
But so much of this story has played out away from the border.
In September, the country was rocked by more political violence. The assassination of conservative activist Charlie Kirk sent shockwaves across the country, underscoring just how polarized and dangerous American politics has become. At home, Trump marched on to his landmark policy bill, the so-called Big Beautiful Bill. It was a tough sell. The Congressional Budget Office says it could add trillions to the deficit and leave millions without healthcare coverage. Into the fall, government dysfunction reached a breaking point. Congress failed to pass legislation to avert a federal shutdown, triggering the longest closure of the US government in its history. For millions of Americans, cost of living and affordability weren't just political talking points. They were harsh daily realities, something the president has been accused of failing to grasp. In November, a decisive message from voters that what they'd experienced in 2025 simply wasn't good enough. Local elections across the country delivered a surprise blue wave of victories for Democrats, from New Jersey to Virginia. Inside the Republican Party, cracks began to show.
在国际舞台上，川普以出人意料的干预行动颠覆了旧有的世界秩序，让盟友措手不及。
My fellow Americans, this is Liberation Day. Waiting for a long time.
In April came so-called Liberation Day, when Trump turned game show host to push his global tariff plan.
If you look at that, China, first row.
The worst numbers weren't just for predictable targets like China, but also longtime allies and neighbors. The rollout was erratic, but it quickly recalibrated global trade relationships, triggering a wave of reciprocal tariffs against American goods. What better follow-up to global trade muscle flexing than an actual display of US military might? On the president's early summer birthday, tanks rolled down the National Mall in a made-for-TV show of Trumpian strength.
这就是《纽约时报》口中军队 MAGA 化的一年。
Later, US force went into real action, striking Iran's nuclear facilities, part of the broader Iran-Israel war. It marks the first direct US military action on Iranian territory in decades. The extent of the damage to Iran's nuclear program remains a point of contention.
Trump's election promise to end the war in Ukraine did not get off to a good start, with this jaw-dropping Oval Office moment with President Zelensky.
You should be thanking the president for trying to bring it into this conflict.
Have you ever been to Ukraine that you say what problems we have?
The tense, fiery meeting was just one of many fractious moments with established allies.
People said they should have.
Have you said thank you once?
And the president has rewritten the global playbook, bringing Israel to the table over Gaza as he chased a Nobel Prize.
For the world, it's a tremendous day for the Middle East.
Trump did claim victory after the White House helped broker a fragile ceasefire in Gaza.
但现在川普却又说，既然得不到和平奖，他对和平的渴望已经减退。在写给挪威总理的信中，川普说：“鉴于你的国家决定不授予我诺贝尔和平奖，我已不再觉得自己有义务只从和平的角度思考。我现在也可以思考什么才是对美国有利的事情。”
In Latin America, Cold War-era rhetoric returned. The administration authorized strikes on alleged drug boats off the coast of Venezuela. Nearly 100 people have been killed so far.
The Western Hemisphere is right now a much safer place to be.
Captured, cuffed, and escorted. Though the charges of narco-terrorism perhaps mask Donald Trump's real intent when it comes to forcing Nicolas Maduro's descent from the strongman leader of Venezuela to a shackled prisoner in the United States.
Even America's closest relationships weren't spared. A highly public spat with Canada quickly escalated as Trump mused on America's northern neighbor becoming its 51st state.
And so the minerals from Greenland.
We need Greenland for national security.
The oil from Venezuela.
We are going to run the country.
And so on. First dibs for America.
So there will be an operation by the U.S.
It sounds good to me.
Forget traditional values, forget principles, conventions, institutions, forget international law.
I don't think that the European Union gets to determine what international law is. No, they certainly don't get to determine is how the United States defends its national security.
General sense that the Western world is better together. Trump has changed this. Trump's America is about power, natural resources, dominance, deals to put America first. And if that doesn't work, then it's about invasion and plundering. It's a 19th century imperialist outlook, but in the 21st century.
This is a Trump who has pulled Vladimir Putin closer while telling age-old European allies he'll have Greenland next. And we are just 1 year in.